Hello everyone, Merry Christmas and welcome to week 20 of the pregnancy vlog. This past week seems ages actually since we did the last video of this, and it's gone quickly again. It's, I think, partly due to the run up to Christmas. So very excited about Christmas, and also this week, basically it's just everything's very exciting at the moment. I spent the last week sort of just bouncing around everywhere, really being excited because we know that we're having a little boy, and I've been buying the first few bits and planning the nursery, and it's been just really exciting. I've got a little box to put all his bits in, so it's kept nice until his room's ready. We've cleared the nursery now. That was where I've been working with my flowers, so it was completely crammed with like all the the furniture and boxes of flowers and everything. So that's been really hard work clearing that. We did 2 runs because we've moved back to my office in Cheltenham, where I work with my other job as well. So we did 2 runs, one just me and Aidan, where we cleared the majority of the boxes. Luckily with the flowers, the boxes are so light, so it's like dead easy. And then we had a second run where we had to get Nick over, so Aidan and Nick could bring the furniture down because I can't lift anything heavy. Not that, like, actually some of the bits we did put up there together when it went up there, but there were some bits that I couldn't even lift then, so obviously there's no hope. So we got Nick down. That is all still in the van at the moment because it took a lot longer than, well, I suppose it didn't take a lot longer than planned because we all knew it was going to be like a rubbish job, but everyone was completely knackered by the time we got there, so we've left that in the van, and we're going to pop down in the week and empty all that out. So that's left the room clear now, and it's really weird, like every time I walk past it's like really weird because we're used to just seeing boxes everywhere. We've taken up the carpet as well. The carpet was nasty in there, so we'll get a new carpet. We've got the paint ready, although it's not been painted yet. It needs painting anyway, but it's currently pink, which obviously isn't very good because I don't think baby wants a pink room. We're going to paint the walls, well, magnolia. I didn't want to do magnolia. I wanted like a light cream, basically magnolia shade, but whenever people say magnolia, I'm like, oh. But that's actually the shade I want, plus that I'm going to be putting bits and bobs on the wall for him, so just want a neutral light cream shade on the wall. I've got some curtains and the blind ready and a curtain pole. The curtain pole in there at the moment's brown, doesn't go with my theme, so that's going. And then we'll get like a neutral carpet, so if or when we change the colour scheme again, whatever he decides, probably, I don't know, trucks or trains or something exciting, then like the carpet and everything will be fine. So we've got that ready to go. We're gonna, well, Aidan is going to take down the curtain pole and the other bits and bobs that were on the wall, so we can fill in all the holes ready for painting, and we're hopefully gonna get that painted while we're off over Christmas. It's quite good timing. And then later in the week, we are going down to IKEA, and we're going to buy the furniture for the baby room and for our bedroom as well. We've taken our old wardrobes out of the bedroom because they were huge and falling to bits, and we need to just make more room in there. Really, it wasn't really well laid out anyway. Drives Aidan insane, and then we'll get a new layout which would be much better for us. It will look more spacious, and then there'll also be room for the Moses basket so the baby can come in. So that's that. I've bought a few bits of clothes and stuff for the baby. What I'm going to do this week is stop my normal rant when I've finished, and then I'll take you upstairs and show you some of the bits and bobs that we've got so far. Very exciting. I have a thing about teeny tiny socks and shoes, so I'm sure baby is going to have like tons of them. I've already bought a few because they are adorable. Oh, amazing. Favourite thing. So with regards to me and what's been going on the past week, I'm sort of feeling much more pregnant now. I'm getting tired out easier. Like, it's not too bad, but just stuff that I wouldn't have had a problem with before is just making me knackered, and I have to have a sit down for 10 minutes or so. So just things like that really. And then the baby, this past week movements have increased like loads. Now I'm like well aware now that it is baby, which is exciting because that's what I've been waiting for. And I'm feeling something every day now. And yesterday was, I suppose he was quieter yesterday, but I am feeling like things like quite a few times each day, which is really exciting. I love it. It's still like quite gentle, and they're still quite low down. It does move around a bit, so sometimes it's been like right on the right hand side, but more often it seems to be towards the middle that I feel the things. I guess it's like sort of wriggling. I sort of feel like he's turning over sometimes, and then also I get like it's either a punch or a kick, so there's something like a definite limb hitting out, which is pretty cool. The other day I felt it on the outside with my hand, like I felt it sort of push out, which was like really cool. I've been trying to get Aiden to catch one of the movements, but so far he hasn't been able to feel anything. Most of the time, to be fair, baby doesn't want to play ball when daddy's trying to feel any movements. So he just sort of sits still in there. There have been, I think, 1 or 2 occasions where I have felt something whilst Aiden's hand's been on my tummy, but he hasn't been able to feel anything yet. I think I have felt it on the outside, but it's easier for me because I can feel it on the inside as well. And Aiden's not quite sure whether it's me just breathing and whatever else goes on normally, or baby. But I think really, really soon he'll be able to feel something, so that's pretty exciting. And he is looking forward to that because, like, they sort of miss out, men, a bit, don't they? Because they don't get to feel as much as we do anyway. And then it takes a lot longer for them to be able to feel any movements. But I do tell him what's been going on and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Also, I thought it was a bit early on because, well, I'm just 21 weeks now. But yesterday and today, when we've been watching a few films because we've got a bit of a backlog, and one time yesterday and one time today, when there's been like an explosion or quite a loud noise, like suddenly, like the baby's startled and it's like done a little jump inside, which is like, I'm like, oh, it's like so adorable, and also a bit sad. I thought it was sort of 23-ish weeks, but I have looked it up and apparently it can be as early as 21. But it's definitely, you know, you hear the noise on the telly and the weird sudden movement happens inside my tummy at the same time. So it's obviously not a coincidence. And baby's startled a bit. We've got, what Aiden's got rather, like a good sound system, like good speakers and everything. So I think it's obviously that. But that was pretty cute. And, oh, also like now, because I've got a bump, I think it's sort of some part me being worried about it and some part like it is more uncomfortable, but bending down is getting a bit more awkward already. I'm sort of conscious that if I'm bending down, I'm squishing him. So I basically look really pregnant when I'm trying to bend down, and Aiden laughs at me like every time. But I don't want to squash him. So blanket has come on pretty well. I'm a bit tangled up here. And there's not really much more to go on it. I did measure it earlier, and I think it was about, I don't know, 10-15 centimetres or so to go. So that is well, pretty much almost finished, I can safely say now, which is very exciting.
First time you've ever finished a project,
It will be one of the first times I've ever finished. Right, so I'm going to stop here now, and then I'm going to take you upstairs and show you some of the bits and bobs that we've bought for baby. Okay, so here are the bits and bobs. I've got a nice plastic box to keep it all clean and tidy. So these are his curtains, nice blue gingham ones. I haven't got it up here, but I've got a blackout blind in navy blue which we'll put behind them. These are lined, but they're not blackout lines, and I know from experience that they will let a lot of light through. So we've got the blind double up, and I've got a white curtain pole, as I said before. I've bought a pack, a really cute pack of muslin squares, really handy for all sorts of things, throwing up milk, putting it under them when you're changing them, covering up while they don't have a nappy on, etc, etc. Cute. They came and they sent this free little teddy bear with it, very cute. Now he's having a nautical theme for the nursery. If you haven't listened to last week's vlog, so I've got a ship's wheel that'll go on the wall somewhere. I think I'm going to take this hook off because I'm buying some separate hooks, and I wanted the ship's wheel just as a decorative thingy for the wall rather than a hook, because we'll have other things for that. And then bunting, which will go up there. So I've got 2 packs of the bunting. And clothes here, 2 packs of vests. I've bought 1 pack in newborn and 1 pack in 0 to 3 months. I don't know what size he's going to be, obviously, but I know that newborn don't last very long, so it's good to have some of the next size up as well. And then I've got this blue blanket, just so he's got like some other blankets as well that don't mind getting messed up so much. It's really soft, this one, so that's really nice. And then this blanket, which has got a lighthouse and a little whale on it there, and that's a fleecy one, so perhaps for the pram or something. And then socks. This pack of socks, I think it's space designs, so little rockets and planets and things. They're so tiny, adorable. The cutest, tiniest little pair of white sockies with a bobble. And then these, which are my favourite, so cute. You have to ignore the phones ringing in the other room. Sockies that are trainer designs with little laces on them. And then these, which my mum bought, which have got a grip on the bottom, they probably won't be needing the grip for a while, and a little star on them. That's it so far. I'll just stand up so you can see the room a bit better. This is his room. Obviously won't be pink. I'm going to change that light because it's horrible. That's been there since we moved in and I hate it. So I've finally got an excuse to change that. I'll just have like a normal dangly light and a nice pretty lampshade for it. And that will all be changed. That little pile is all that's left. Just clothes and bits and bobs that need to find a home. So yeah, exciting. So that is it for this week. As I hope everyone's had a lovely Christmas, or having a lovely Christmas, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye bye.